and it's a big one. One of the fastest ways to clear out a church Sabbath afternoon is to announce you are going to do outreach. That's a very fast way to clear out the church for people to go home. Luke chapter 10, verse 2, Jesus said, "The harvest truly is great, but what is the problem? The labor business, and there are many people that have no special interest in it. Sloth and indifference has settled down. They don't feel the need of that which Christ came to do in this world." Now, the second reason is pride and selfishness. Number 2 is pride and selfishness. We talked about that this morning. That is the second reason. The first one, sloth and indifference. The second one, pride and selfishness. You see, we are fearful of what people will think or say about us if we try to witness to them from speaking when we ought to. And Satan is always there to tell you when the Lord convicts you to witness, now is not the right time. Someone else will reach this person. You're not the right one. That's not the voice of God. But Satan is always there telling you it's somebody else's duty to reach this person. And selfishness, we cannot witness for Christ while we are unlike him. Pride would bear false witness against the character of Christ, and selfishness as well. All right, that's the second one. The third one, lack of resources or means to do the work. Lack of resources or means to do the work. There are many who would be willing to work, but they do not have the resources to support themselves and their families if they dedicate their lives to the service of God. Many ministries that are not church ministries that have been created to spread the three angels' message struggle because of lack of finances. And we are given some pretty strong counsel about this. We saw some of it this morning. I'm going to read a statement from Counsels on Stewardship, page 56. We are told, "Will you be content to enjoy the comforts of your home and not try to tell perishing souls how they may obtain the mansions Christ has gone to prepare for those who love him? Will you not sacrifice your possessions in order that others may obtain an immortal inheritance?" That's the question. Are we going to be content to go ahead and dwell in our comfortable houses? Or are we going to make some sacrifices so that others can learn the message of truth? That's a question everyone has to answer individually. Then we are also told in the same book, God calls upon those who have possessions in lands and houses to sell and to invest the money where it will be supplying the great want in the missionary field. Now, I recognize that's not a popular message, but that is God's message, to sell anything extra we can possibly sell and invest the money not in the banks, which can collapse tomorrow. You can have several billion in the bank today, and tomorrow it's gone. But to invest that into the banks of heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. Since I was very young, they sold their home in Montana in 2000. I wish we would see more of that type of thing. Now, let's read this one here. This is page 59, Counsels on